Hey everyone, welcome back to the garden. There's something truly special about this time of year when the sun is high and the earth is just bursting with life. Today I want to talk about one of my absolute favorite things to grow, something that feels like the very heart of summer, heirloom tomatoes. We're going to walk through some of the best varieties you can plant in your own backyard. These aren't your average grocery store tomatoes. These are the ones with stories, with history woven into their seeds passed down through generations. There's a reason people get so passionate about heirloom tomatoes. It's all about the flavor. Each variety has its own unique personality. Some are sweet, some are smoky, some have this bright, tangy kick. They come in every color of the rainbow, from deep purples to vibrant greens and sunny yellows. They remind me that real food has character and a story to tell. It's about connecting with the past and tasting something truly authentic. Something that hasn't been bred for shipping and uniformity, but for pure, unadulterated taste. So, if you've ever thought about starting a little garden patch, or even just planting a few pots on your patio, I really hope this inspires you. There's nothing quite like the feeling of walking outside, picking a sun-warmed tomato right off the vine, and tasting that incredible fresh flavor. It's a simple joy, but it's one of the best. Let's get our hands a little dirty and explore some of these beautiful varieties together. First up, we have to talk about the Brandywine. If there's one heirloom tomato that feels like an old, trusted friend in the garden, this is it. It's a classic for a reason, and it's often the one that gets people hooked on growing their own. The fruit is just beautiful. It's this lovely, deep, pinkish red color, and it gets big and hefty with these wonderful, irregular shapes that just feel so organic and real. When you hold one in your hand, you can feel the weight of it, the promise of the delicious meal to come. It's the kind of tomato that makes you proud to be a gardener. The real magic of the Brandywine, though, is its taste. It's an incredibly rich, almost creamy flavor with the perfect balance of sweetness and acidity. It's not just a hint of flavor, it's a full-bodied, complex experience that coats your palate. This isn't a tomato you just slice up without a thought. It's one you savor. It's perfect for a simple tomato sandwich with just a little bit of mayonnaise and salt on good soft bread, where the tomato itself is the absolute star of the show. It's a taste that brings back memories of summers past. Growing Brandywine tomatoes does take a little bit of patience. They have what we call potato leaf foliage, which looks a little different from your typical tomato plant, and they can be a bit later to produce. But believe me when I say, the wait is absolutely worth it. When you finally slice into that first ripe Brandywine of the season, you'll understand why it's been a favorite in home gardens for over a century. It's a true legacy plant, a piece of gardening history that you can taste. Next, let's talk about a variety with a soul, the Cherokee Purple. This one is a real showstopper in the garden, and it has such a fascinating story. The name itself tells you it has deep roots, with the seeds said to have been passed down from the Cherokee people. When you grow this tomato, you feel like you're tending to more than just a plant. You're preserving a piece of history. The color is just stunning. A dusty, dusky rose with deep purple shoulders. It's not perfectly round or uniformly red. It's rustic and beautiful in its imperfection. The flavor of the Cherokee Purple is just as deep and complex as its color. It's not overly sweet. Instead, it has this rich, slightly smoky taste that's almost savory. It's a flavor that makes you pause and really think about what you're eating. It's dense and meaty with a texture that holds up beautifully, whether you're slicing it for a salad, roasting it to bring out its smoky notes, or adding it to a rich, hearty sauce. It's the kind of tomato that chefs and food lovers go crazy for because it adds such a unique depth to any dish. In the garden, Cherokee Purple plants are vigorous growers. They need good, sturdy support because they'll get tall and heavy with fruit. Seeing those deep, dark globes hanging amongst the green leaves is one of the true rewards of summer gardening. Every time I harvest one, I feel a connection to the generations of gardeners who have cultivated this variety before me. It's a reminder that our gardens are living museums, full of stories and flavors that deserve to be cherished and shared. Now for something a little different, a tomato that brings a bit of fun and artistry to the garden and the kitchen, the green zebra. Just looking at this tomato makes me smile. It's a smaller, almost cocktail-sized tomato, and it's famous for its incredible coloring. It starts as a pale green and develops these beautiful deep green and chartreuse stripes as it ripens. It's a tomato that proves that nature is the best artist. It's so visually striking that you almost don't want to eat it, but you absolutely should. The flavor is as bright and zesty as its appearance. The green zebra has a wonderful, tangy, almost citrusy taste that's incredibly refreshing. It's a sharp, clean flavor that really wakes up your taste buds. It's not a super sweet tomato, which makes it incredibly versatile. It's my absolute go-to for salads because it adds not only a pop of color that makes the whole dish look more exciting, but also a tartness that cuts through richer ingredients like cheese or avocado. It's a tomato that brings balance and brightness to the plate. These plants are also really productive, so you'll get a steady supply of these little gems all summer long. The trickiest part is knowing when they're ripe, since they stay green. You have to go by feel. They should be firm, but have a slight give, and the stripes will often develop a slightly yellowish hue. They are perfect for impressing guests or for just adding a little bit of unexpected joy to a simple lunch. The green zebra is a reminder that gardening should be playful and full of surprises. If you're looking for a tomato that makes a statement, you need to meet the black Krim. This one is a powerhouse, both in looks and in flavor. It originally comes from the Crimean Peninsula in the Black Sea, and you can just imagine it thriving in that intense, sunny climate. The fruit is this incredible, deep, dark, reddish-purple, almost black at the shoulders where the sun hits it most. It's another one of those beautifully imperfect, slightly flattened globes that look so dramatic and intriguing hanging on the vine. The flavor is just as bold as its color. The black Krim has a very intense, savory, and slightly salty taste. Some people say they can almost taste the minerals from the soil in it. It's a very rich and complex flavor profile that stands up well to strong pairings. This is the tomato I reach for when I want to make a truly memorable bruschetta or a rich, dark tomato sauce. It has a full-bodied taste that is unforgettable and adds a level of sophistication to your cooking. It's a tomato for those who aren't afraid of a little drama on their plate. Black Krim plants are known for being quite hardy and adaptable, which is a great quality for home gardeners. They do have a tendency to crack at the top if the watering is inconsistent, but that's just part of their rustic charm and doesn't affect the incredible flavor inside. Growing black Krim feels like you're cultivating something ancient and wild. It's a tomato with a strong personality that will definitely be a conversation starter in your garden and at your dinner table. Last but certainly not least, we have a tomato with an incredible backstory and a heart of gold, the mortgage lifter. The story goes that it was developed in the 1930s by a man named M.C. Biles, who crossbred several varieties to create the ultimate tomato. He sold the seedlings for $1 apiece and managed to pay off his $6,000 mortgage in just a few years. That story alone makes you want to grow it, doesn't it? It's a testament to the power of a good plant and a lot of hard work. And this tomato lives up to its legendary name. The mortgage lifter produces huge, meaty fruits that can easily weigh 1 to 2 pounds each, and sometimes even more. They are a beautiful pinkish red color and have very few seeds, making them incredibly dense and perfect for slicing. One thick slice is often enough to cover an entire piece of bread for a sandwich. It's the kind of tomato that feels substantial and generous, like it's giving you its all. The flavor is fantastic, too, a well-balanced, classic, sweet tomato taste that's a crowd pleaser. What I love most about the mortgage lifter, besides the story, is its reliability. These are strong, productive plants that will give you a bountiful harvest. They are disease-resistant and just keep on giving all season long. When you're looking for a tomato that you can count on to feed your family, one that will fill your canning jars and grace your table for weeks, this is the one. It's a beautiful reminder that a simple garden can be a source of incredible abundance and security. So there you have it. 5 of my absolute favorite heirloom tomatoes. From the classic Brandywine to the legendary mortgage lifter, each one has its own unique story, color, and flavor. I truly hope this has inspired you to make a little space in your own yard or on your balcony to try growing one. There's a real sense of accomplishment and connection that comes from planting a tiny seed, nurturing it, and then finally tasting the incredible fruit of your labor. It's a simple process, but it's one that grounds you and connects you to the seasons. When you grow heirlooms, you're doing more than just growing food. You're becoming part of a tradition that stretches back for generations. You're preserving biodiversity and rediscovering flavors that have been lost in our modern food system. The taste of a sun-ripened, homegrown heirloom tomato is something that once you've experienced it, you'll never forget. It's the true taste of summer, and it's a flavor that no grocery store can ever replicate. It's real, it's honest, and it's so incredibly delicious. Now, I would love to hear from you. What are your favorite heirloom varieties to grow? Are there any that you think I missed that I absolutely have to try next season? Please share your stories and suggestions in the comments below. I love learning from this wonderful community of fellow gardeners. Thanks for spending this time with me today. Until next time, happy gardening.